So, hello everyone, this is Valorant and this is No Man's Sky. And as you can see on the title, I'm continuing with the Bounty Hunter challenge. I am still up for this, and I have been thinking a lot on what to do to actually continue down this path, and to be honest, I have no clue. I need to be more patient sometimes. I am aware of that, and that is probably where I might try to push it a little bit hard sometimes. So I just need to chill out and do the things I need to do in the pace I need to do it. The pirate kill seems to come okay, but that doesn't mean that everything is fine. But the game is loading, so I don't know why that's taking so long today. But that is how it is. It always surprised me how long or short it takes. Sometimes it takes way longer than other times. So that is kind of where we are, what we're going to do, and that is the game. So we're back at the base, and why did I go back to the base? Well, I wanted to I'll try to call the other ship, which I actually can use, and not that I want to fly around in it, but I had a little bit of things I thought I could repair. These I will be needing for quite a while. So this is how I'm kind of going to do it. I will collect what I can on the run, and then try to get them done when actually we get to the situation where I am at the base. So I can actually, probably, I would say, I shouldn't be definitive. What do I need for that? Oh, I got that. So let's get that out of the way as well. Then actually the ship is almost ready to fly, so that's positive. Because all the important things has been put on. So I needed some platinum I don't have, but chromatic metal and magnetized ferrite and pure ferrite. So let's see if we can actually make some of those. I don't know if I can. So what do we have? We have some ferrite dust. I actually have quite a bit. So that's quite good to start it with, and then yeah, the more we get a ship which is usable, the better it is. And the thing is, if we need to move the base or something like that, then a hauler would be absolutely brilliant to use. So I am chucking some things over that I think we can easily store for a bit. Good. So we had that one. Then we just need chromatic metal and magnetized ferrite. I don't have any more here, so I need to check the other ship as well. So, but I can make some magnetized ferrite at least. So there's a lot of things I don't have, which I would like to have, but that is going to be very tricky. So at this point I need to gather things. No, I don't need to gather blunt wig. No, that's okay. But I do need to gather some different things, among others, so I can actually get stuff at the anomaly when I finally am allowed to go there. So more magnetized ferrite. How are you today? Are you all good? You are not in Disney hell, I hope. Yeah, I'm actually quite good. Oh, that's good. I think it's written into the Geneva Convention that torture like that can only be used a couple of times a week. So yeah, as you might have caught up, that I'm continuing the Bounty Hunter mission, and that is, of course, why is that showing like that? Weird. So yeah, I'm continuing down that part and doing that, and I actually like playing this, so that's of course why I continue it. Ooh. That's a good question. I kind of guess it is. It's a little bit like going into the anomaly and use. The thing is, challenges you should really be as clean as possible, otherwise you give yourself advantages. And I know the bottom line is to play and have fun and all that, but I mean, it's a little bit in the gray zone area, isn't it? Well, I mean, yeah. And I mean, I look at them and think, could I do that? Would it be possible for me to do it? And if I think it's possible, I won't mind doing them. If you give me a task and I know it will be impossible to do, then I mean, to fulfill this one, there's actually one thing in it I have never managed to do for a very, very long time, and that is kill the Interceptor Dreadnought. After they got shields, I have not managed to do them, but I am giving it my best shot, to be honest, and that is that's what it's going to be. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I get killed. Well, then I have a choice to make. Start over, or say, okay, I couldn't do this. Yeah. Which I very often would do anyway. So yeah, no, that's but I assume you still need to kill their cannons and ignore the fighters. But it's a long way down the line. I'm not going to fight them in a... Yeah. That sounds good. That sounds good. Well, I need some better fighting ships anyway, and that will take a little bit of time. I need to scrape nanites and salvage data. That is my two first things. Yeah, I will do some more pirate kills as they come, because you can't avoid running into them anyway, so... but that doesn't seem to be the big problem yet. But I have not upgraded a lot, so yeah. I am very naked when you look at it. So I got a little bit cleaned up. I put some junk, it's not junk, it's things I don't need right now on that. And that is actually okay. That one goes over there as well. So if I can't use it in any other way, using a hauler as storage. That's not bad. So as I did actually manage to make some money yesterday, I am going to keep the lava core for nanites, I believe, because I'm going to need shitloads of nanites before I go to the anomaly, so yeah. And the pirate dreadnoughts I actually got quite well on, and I'm gotten them quite low down as well, so in time. And I know time is the essence with them, so that's a whole other thing. So now we are going.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Thermal protection falling.
So, this was where we ended yesterday, so that's a good place to start. And I kind of have to go around, find a lot of planets I can land on, look at the after buildings and stuff like that. Because as said, I need certain things, and that will be simply what we're doing. Oh yeah, I took all these. Okay, let's go and see what planets we have around here. Well, that gives a lot of possibilities. They are all the same. Yeah. Some up there north doesn't actually look like it. Let's see what we can find. There will be something, so. More land than I anticipated, so could be good news or not. So it actually looks like there is a trading post somewhere, but unfortunately I need a lot of resources, and as the setting here is sparse, then it can be a little bit more tricky to gather them, but I actually just need to get on with it and be patient. That is probably my worst problem right now. That is, I want to go a little bit faster than I can. So Wicked, what are you up to at the moment? Are you playing Outlaw Challenge, or since you asked about that? Oxygen. not so much the weather I'm concerned about, it's more the... it's not the temperature, it's the... Oh well. It's more the storm, which sometimes can actually be very, very bad for you. And I saw yesterday how bad and quickly it can go bad. So I would have to live with my own words of actually respect the weather. So yeah. hearing those noises? That's actually a good question.
Warning. Threat detected. Ground protection falling. Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Good evening, Tiger. How are you?
Ground protection falling.
Sometimes it's like that. Then time suddenly flies off. I know too well that feeling. As we often say here in the house, life happens sometimes with a big bang. Okay, nothing else here. Well, I'm saying that there's a lot of things, but I also have to think about storage of it. something out that way, but can't see it. See?
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, I know. Look safe in any way or shape.
Technology recharge.
I would say the unknown buildings, and this doesn't have many buildings among them. Would be a shame to. Well, what I hoped for, but where did it go? Yeah. That is it's a bit tricky. Well, there's at least something with a little bit more substance. It's more like a real building rather than something else, so
Warning. Threat detected.
okay. I will kind of have to take them on board. I do want to take everything I can with me. Oh, it's actually +2 on that account. That is quite good. Oh. So it all counts up, and that is not a bad thing. Did we get anything? No, we didn't. Okay, I was going to kind of leave the planet. On the other hand, I would like to see if there was any more.
incoming storm.
This is probably a sign that I should leave this planet. We can see what else there is in this system, if anything interesting. Think I had anything I was not allowed to carry. Well, actually coming up to where I can buy a Explorer or acquire one. No one says I have to buy it. And my first visit to the anomaly, and I rather wanted to be really ready with that and have loads of different things so I could get a lot of nanites. I haven't really gotten a lot there, so maybe I should try to do it a little bit better. But to be honest, I am aware it's not all about that as well. Of course, it's nice to be able to buy and get a lot of things, and well, there will be certain things which is no doubt about that, so yeah. Okay. Nothing sellable at this point. It's almost the story of my life. Yeah, that I'm not going to do at this point. Thing is, I just try to grab so much as I can while walking around. I know how important many of these things are just to get a little bit here and there, and it suddenly comes true in the good ways.
received.
It's a exotic. I am not allowed to buy it, but that doesn't mean I can't look at it and tell people where it is. So it's an S-class. Exotics are always. It's listed to 39.259 million, 46 slots. I will say the price is higher than normal because I am playing with the prices up in the high end, so in the maxed out, so everything is expensive on mine. If you come in on normal and look at this lovely ship, then the price would be in the 20s, I would guess. So let's put some glyphs on and get a picture of it as well. It's a high weaving mosquito type. It's I think it's dark blue, but I'm not quite sure on the coloring. So the glyphs is in the left hand corner. You have to be in Euclid, which most are. And we are on the human space station in the human system, and feel free to come and look for it. You have to camp out a little bit maybe, but it will appear on this station from time to time, and it's free for everyone to come and get it. Well, I'm only 63 kills from an exotic. However, the price is up in the end. I don't have right now, but hopefully down the line I will have plenty. At least that would be nice. I don't always agree with things has to be as expensive as possible to do challenges, because that's not what the challenge is about. I get a lot of milestones, which is kind of good. When we look at getting nanites, when we get to the anomaly, which I hope I will. Problem is, I really need upgrades to everything, but without a lot of nanites, I'm very reluctant to actually use any. And that might bite me in my behind at some point. We'll have to see that, what actually comes out of it. So planets do we have here? Cold. Not interesting. It looks cold as well. Terraforming catastrophe. What can I get there? Well, that's a good question, and I don't actually know. So that's another. I don't follow the mission, so I'm going to pretty much ignore those. Oh, it doesn't look very nice, but going to land anyway, just to get some sort of view. I'm not going to investigate that, so that's
Units received. Units received. Units received.
this was kind of a waste of fuel, but so what's that planet with that on actually?
Warning. Threat detected.
None of this which was really useful. So let's trot along. Why do I feel in my arms like I've been playing tennis, which I have not? It's many years ago I did that last. Down behind there. So, weird thing is, an empty planet could actually be slightly interesting. Okay. Don't shout at me. I wonder if I should try that. They can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but hope it was one which would behave a little bit, so What did he go? Oh dear.
Units received.
Repayment. So I still know I can't get anything out of these, but I know at some point what they need for I almost said bribery, that's the wrong word, but donations changes, so
Units received.
oh. One thing I will invest in though. No, it's a lot of nanites to invest, but it actually gives me certain things, so actually just getting onto it. Oh. Everything gets more and more expensive. That's actually not good.
Units received. Units received.
So I have two things in this system, a mission and a grave. Have to make sure I'm looking at the right one. a little bit odd, because this is not the way it normally pans out, so interesting. Oh, I have to try to survive as long as possible.
Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Oh, fuck. Oh, bugger. Falling down a cliff is never good.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Where is my shit? Oh yeah, I fell over the rock. Yeah.
Thermal protection falling. Units received. Weather warning.
Oh,
Incoming storm.
Jesus. Where are we? Oh. And we had that one. Which planet was that on? Let's just set course towards it. Okay, it was not a planet with aggressive sensors. That was what I was going to say.
Technology recharge.
This is another planet with bad weather.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. At least we get another glyph. And a memory fragment. So let's take a look what that memory fragment was.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
That could actually be useful. Maybe. So, Jesus. the worst thing to find. That might or might not be useful things. Where I actually think I will do things a little bit different.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh dear, they drank the water. So I'm going to pick up the cargo pods, but when I come on the inside of it, I will just refine some of my stuff, because otherwise it will take up all my free space, I think.
Radiation protection falling. Units received. Radiation protection falling.
Now I actually have to be a little bit careful.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah. So that one I better fill up. Okay, there's one out here.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection stabilizing. Technology recharge.
So this is a good place to do it, because I'm safe from environment. The only thing which possibly could do me any harm here is sentinels, and I don't think they would come in unprovoked on this type of planet. That is, of course, famous last words, so yeah. a second while I open the window. It's been raining up here today, so the air is very fresh, but inside it still feels quite warm-ish, or like lack of air. I don't know. It makes me feel a little bit well, not tired, but like sad, maybe. Drowsy? No. Oh God! Guess the word. No, don't even go down that route, because I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually saying. So that might be better not said, kind of.
Technology recharge.
So I still find this challenge quite interesting, and that's why I'm playing it every day instead of just Sunday, because I actually want to see if I can get through it without any issues. I am lacking badly any upgrades to my exosuit, my multi-tool, my ships, and that is really going to be a struggle down the line. I'm trying to get as much free as I can, but it's kind of a limit to how much free stuff you can actually get in due time. If I play it for many hundreds hours, yeah, it would be more potentially, but we need to see where we are actually going and how we are doing it. I managed to scrape some money together. That's at least a positive. That is one of the things that I will need money, I will need nanites, and I have not been lucky with finding things like runaway mode, but well, it suddenly happened, so can hope. So yeah, I have to be doing my refining in between, otherwise I run out of space. I don't have a freighter. I only need 283 kills before I can think about that. And that's kind of part of the challenge, that the pirate kills are actually determined where it is going to be. I'm going to move this a little bit. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So I know this is slightly tedious, but it is part of the game. It is part of what we do. It is part of what you would do if you started a new game. Everyone have to refine from time to time, whether it's for nanites, for resources. It can be for anything, to be honest. And the thing is, space is limited. I do get more and more, but it is still as it is. I would love to get some more slots on that, but it has to wait until I get some better missions and so on and so on and so on. Everything connects together, and as I'm picking up a lot of missions with animals, that actually means that when I get them, I get a lot of standings in one go, and then suddenly I start getting free stuff, and it's actually all of it much better then. I'm sorry I'm sitting eating sweets, but sometimes I need a little bit of sugar, and that's a good way. I don't eat a lot of sweets in general. And then very often in the evenings I start lacking sugar because I don't get natural sugar much. Which is a little bit stupid, but yeah. So if anyone wants to see the rules for the Bounty Hunter, I put it on my Facebook. There's a link on my Twitch page. And it is quite interesting. If you were tempted to try it yourself, you don't have to set everything up to the harshest difficulties. Just give it a little bit, and if you do it without issues, then give it a little bit more. It's an interesting challenge because you're kind of forced to think a little bit out of the box from normal gameplay. And we all have our very set ways of actually playing, because we play this is what we do, this is how we do it. And no matter what part we pick up in the game, we actually tend to play very similar every save we start. And that's why I actually like to have different challenges coming in, because then suddenly I have to do things a little bit different, I have to think different, and actually give a much better understanding of the game sometimes. And one thing I've heard very often from inexperienced players is that they ask me, how do you know what to do? And it's actually a very difficult question to answer, because very often when I play, I have an overall plan that I want to do this, whatever it is, go to the center of the galaxy and jump into the next galaxy. That could be the path I have chosen. And then I know I jump towards it, find my way to get to the center. Could even use shortcuts with portals, but the little steps, the small steps, what you do now, right now, well, you have to think about the needs you have. What do you actually want to do right now? Me now, I'm actually sitting here refining, because that's what I need to do, otherwise I run out of space. And if I start running out of space, I have to take some decision. Do I want to sell something? I prefer not to, because I might need it. But again, my experience tells me certain things I'm not going to need them for the next 150 hours, so I don't need it now. I can always get it later, so it can be sold. So when you start a save, or you start the game, we call it a save because you started and it will start saving your progress in that save. And you can have multiple. But when you start a new save, or you start the game from scratch, then your first aim is actually to survive the first half hour, roughly, where you have been chucked on a planet with limited resources, and well, you have limited resources. Your multi-tool weapon is very limited, and if you play with the tutorial, you will be taught how to repair, how to get modules for it. You have to find your ship, you have to repair that, you have to go around finding resources, and you learn how to refine, and then you're taught how to make a base. And all this comes through the tutorial. You are driven into the path. But when we say you have to survive the first half hour, it's pretty much until you find your ship. Because when you find your ship, you don't die. If you play on normal and you die, you will respawn. So, no problem there. For those of us which play on higher difficulty level, the punishment for dying is higher. The highest is on Permadeath, which I play here, and I normally play by now, is game over if you die, because you lose everything, including your save game. So if we die on that, we have to start all over. No problem. We know the price of it. But your first aim is actually to survive on that planet you have been shot down. It's not rocket science, it's not overly difficult. Well, it's just some simple rules to follow. But if you start off with the tutorial, it will actually help you learn how to do it. And that knowledge will help you further down the line, because you will come in that situation from time to time, and you will now know, okay, I have to do this to survive. Otherwise, if you don't know how to survive, there is a million videos on YouTube about that. I'm not saying that to be harsh, but if you should be one of that 3% which can't actually survive the first half hour, keep dying. I did that when I started. I died a couple of times until I found out. There was no tutorial at that time, so I bloody had to find out what to do. And when you're chucked into it and you don't know what to do, you make mistakes. We all do that. We all been at that place. We have all been that guy who asked a question. Because you're not born to know how to play a game 100%. You might have some ideas because you have been playing other games. But I would say some of the things you do in other games will get you killed in No Man's Sky. The shoot first and ask questions afterwards is not always a good idea. Just saying. So the first half hour is actually quite simple what to do. It's survive. After that, if you play with the tutorial, you are getting the main missions presented and follow them, because you learn a lot of things you can do and what you down the line will need to do to get around. So you will always have some things sitting with missions, and they will be sitting in your mission log. And I will say you will have 3 things up here normally, and then everything else which you need to do is down on the secondary. So there's a couple of things which is just informative. However, some of these, yeah, you can do what you want. But if you don't want to do those things, I heard people say they just want to explore. Well, what I would do is then I would actually start without tutorial, because you get a little bit more freedom but you also have to know a little bit more about what you do. So is it the best way of going, playing without tutorial? If you don't know the basics, then it's a no. If you know the basics, then do so. But I always encourage people to actually do the missions, because spoilers, they do give you benefits down the line.
Technology recharge.
And even experienced people would do some of the missions, or all of them, just to get those things which give them benefits. It's just nice to kind of run through them and do these little things. And it gets easier and easier every time. When you know exactly what to do, it doesn't take long. And when you're out over that, the universe is at your feet. Then you can explore, then you can build bases, then you can be a pirate or a bounty hunter or a trader, whatever tickles your fancy. There is so many things you can do, and it is just, it's so open, and it's an open world. You can go wherever you want. What the? Sounded like something hit my wall, but nothing could have hit my wall there. The thing is, when you have pets, you always suspect there's one nearby which is doing something, but doesn't look like it, so yeah. But I can hear I have pets, but they are outside the room. So, the game is an open world, and you can pretty much go wherever you want, you can do whatever you want, and so on. There is no limitations, there is no enforcement that you have to do anything, really. If you want to sit at the beach on a lovely paradise planet and look out over the water, you can actually do that. It's your time, it's your game, it's your choices. So yeah, I'm sitting here taking my choice, doing my refinery when I can, because otherwise I will be in a situation where I don't have space for the things I pick up, the resources, the trade goods, the anything really. And that's a very annoying situation to come into, because if you can't pick up what you find, then you have to start choosing whether you drop something or you leave it behind. But if it's something you need, then what? And that's down that route you will be put on the spot. Not just in the start of the game, it continues, it gets worse. And the more storage you have to put things in, the more you will pick up. I'm a very bad hoarder, and that's unfortunately how I play, and that is sometimes putting me a little bit much on the spot. So I did get cleaned a little bit out, so good. Then I will put that back, and now I will continue taking the stuff from the cargo pods and see if I should have done that before I picked up. Yeah. See. I have to wait a little bit so it regens. There we go. So if you don't know it, when you walk around, you don't have your health bars up on this. You are outside. So here it comes up, but you have another health bar. And you can only get that up by pressing H. So that will show you how your, well, it's your shielding, your protective shield, but it is also your lives. So if you lose them, you die. Take a little look if there is something interesting you haven't noticed. And by that I mean buildings or something else. There's actually a lot of buried, but I really don't want to run around in a world where I would be constantly have to put my shielding on. So before I do anything else, I will put the trading goods over on my ship. This is technically not trading goods, so I'll just put that aside. There we go. That's actually fine. Oh dear, I'm being attacked now. It's only one and it's a shuttle. Why are you attacking in a shuttle? So I got one more of these, bringing me closer to the next one. Yeah, that is quite good. I have a mission to hand in, so I need to find the space station. That's that direction. And yeah, that's I hope all my talking actually was a little bit helpful, because it's a little bit sad if anyone feels that they don't know what to do, but I also know that because there is so much you can do, it can be hard to choose. And that's where I always would say, what do you feel like doing? And it's not like you have to choose whether you want to be a, I don't know, farmer and or a base builder for that matter. You can start on that account and then, okay, I do that, and then I rather want to do something else. It is of course possible. Exosuit, one for scanning minerals, so that I would actually do. Anything which is free is good. I will actually quickly see if I can, well, I say quickly, it doesn't have to be quickly. So the acid is actually luxury goods. I could probably just sell it when I can get a proper price for it. So B, C, me, C, C. So, do I have to go to another system to do the scanning? Yes, I do. So, that was straightforward. That is, I just want to scan that, but yeah, I know it's that way, but I just want to see what that was. I always check blue planets because could theoretically be like Earth, in land masses, water, who knows. Of course we won't find anything exactly like the Earth, but the foundation could be. So I always go in, and that's what I'm talking about, doing the same things. I have the same routines every time I get to a space station. After they redid the space stations, I have kind of gone a little bit around those. I would like that. Going to take it. I have changed a little bit how I do it, but I still kind of go down the same route, do the same routines, and yeah. the plus side, so anything here. I never use these, so I sell them. They're just sitting, taking up space. And as I have to kill pirates, then it doesn't actually make sense to keep them. So how many? Oh, I have plenty. So I'm going to buy some charts. Because I use a lot these with the empty buildings. I'm stopping doing them because I'm getting a lot of them from missions. So and I actually need to do some of them. Okay. What do you want? Nothing I have. Okay. So if I had things, I could hand in, but I don't have. And I have actually very little handed into them. There is certain things I would do, but others I wouldn't. So, yeah. I normally get the standings by doing missions. And that's just how I play, really. Again, you don't have to play like I do, in any way. Okay, that was a really good thing to get for free. Might not be useful right now, but those kind of things, I would have to buy them for nanites in the anomaly, so did I pick that? No, I didn't pick that up. And there's a box there, and there's a box there. And yeah, on my normal permadeath, I actually don't pick the boxes up because I feel it's not really necessary to add those little money to. Everything I get for free is worth something for me. Worst case, it can be sold. So that's my concern is yeah, that's not going to happen right now because I'm lacking storage. 132, 166. So I luckily have pretty okay with money. So that is is the good news. Oh, I thought it was. As said, it's not much, but I do take what I can get. Yeah, as I said, whatever money I can get is kind of good. Oh, fighter is far away. So what is the one I need to do? This planet is poisonous. Well, that's that is what it is. Minerals I have to scan, so hopefully it's quickly done. Looks like there's a lot of minerals here, so that's actually good. Have a feeling I have to be a little bit quick. 5 I need, so I'm taking plants and animals as well. So I got the mission. Yeah, I am aware of that. Oh, that was unknown mineral just around the. Oh well. Actually, what? I'm going to scan that animal over there. There was one I didn't have.
Units received.
So I need two, which I can't see, so they can be sometimes difficult to find, but
Toxic protection falling. Toxic protection falling.
so back to the ship. The thing is, I rather not use more iron batteries than I have to.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, that's not the one I'm most concerned about. Yeah,
Low.
that's the one I'm concerned about. I still have quite a lot of dark sides, so
Technology recharge.
let's
Technology recharge.
do I need ammonia? I don't know. I don't think so, So I took a mission with phosphorus, so it might be a good idea to actually look if there is any on any of the planets in this system. There might or might not be. And I didn't have any in stock, so that planet looked like one where paraffinium I need for my repairs, but not with aggressive sentinels. That is out of the question. That is not going to be useful in any way. Carbon dioxide and salt. What's that one? That was the one I couldn't see because it was behind the other one. No, that I actually already looked at. That one is cold. Some sort of cold. Okay, it was an empty planet. Doesn't have anything useful. And this one did not either. So question is if I can take a jump. good. So let's start with land here. Let's see what's whoa. How did that happen? If I was half asleep, I would have run out of the opening and been floating around space by now. So we have that one, that is a free slot. Oh, that's a good one to get with us. I need to go and kill animals now. But the thing is, kind of torn if I should wait until I have kill number 20, because there is a risk I find crashed ships, or risk, and I could find an explorer. So that is absolutely a possibility. Because the worst part is that this game is so slow, so if I'm looking for something, I'll find something else. And that is the weird part of it, because it goes down that route. No Man's Sky is not helpful if you need things. It will give you a challenge in a challenge. Oh, very fitting. I just learned the word for challenge in my key. Okay. So if you're wondering why I have pirate kills sitting on the screen, it's because I'm playing a challenge called the Bounty Hunter. And the amount of kills of pirates, one way or another, actually determine which ships I can get. So there is And another thing is I'm not allowed to do missions, the main missions. So I'm lacking a lot of things. Everything is kicked up to highest notch on the Permadeath, so everything is very expensive. Resources is sparse, and
Critical damage taken.
damn. That is crap when that happens. And it's only the Vikings doing it. Ugh.
Units received. Units received.
My shield will come back on. That's the good news is it's rare. It happens twice on the same station. Rare. But not necessarily impossible. That was a gig. I don't want to talk to a gig. Well, now I have, then I better do. And he at least won't hit me. So gigs want trade related words, and at least they might give you some money. Or other things, and the best one is the coax, which might give nanite or technology. The Viking also might give technology and different things. So okay, he was not happy I used that word. Okay. That should not cause a problem though. Okay, I got the standing back. That's at least positive.
Units received.
Okay, C-class. Is it then a B here? Oh, 2 C-class. They might have different configuration. I'm not really fussed about that part. So that's the one that cost money. And I have one which is free. That is going up there because they are more expensive. Yeah, I know I talk to a lot of people here, but I'm actually trying to get things for free, so I don't have to to buy it for nanites, or well, it would be nanites. So I'm still looking for phosphorus. That means I need a relatively hot planet. that's really the thing. So let's see what planets is in this system. It's corrosive, so that's actually poisonous. Thank you. So there's two hiding behind that one. That one could be hot. Problem is there's many different shades of hot turret. That sounds good. At least there's phosphorus. And I need 250 for the mission, so he's selling things. They are very expensive. I actually need Pugnium for repair of my ship, but I'm not spending that much on it. That's really too much. But I'll sell them and earn some money. Do I have anything here I actually would consider selling? Not really. So the thing is, I can have a little bit too much on me, or I can take it as it is, and little by little. But worst case is always you can sell things. Bring me to 20, so that is kind of good. Yeah, well, I have to survive first. My ship is very basic. It's a shuttle, so I could definitely end up in a situation where they kill me. So now I'm allowed to buy and explore, and I'm allowed to access the anomaly. I haven't actually seen the anomaly yet, so the next one is 40. And part of the whole thing is that I have to I have to have one of each ship. I don't have to use one of each ship, but